how do you see the match between Barcelona and Benfica?
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually happy to be in the show. It's an opportunity. First of all, I am Fancha Rollins, a Barcelona supporter from the year 2006,
Okay.
in the days of Deco, Eto's, and all that. So, coming to your question for today, I can say we did good. And you can see that I stepped in during the 70 something minutes. It means that, I mean, people were always saying, don't put on this, they should remove it, and this and that. But I still had like trust in my club, and I had trust, and I came here, stated, and I really saw the trust, and they really performed well. I'm really impressed. I wasn't expecting something like this. At 3 goals down, some 70 something minutes, is something I can really say, well done, Visca Barca.
All right, it was a very great comeback. Very pretty. Let's talk about the little boy, Lami Yamal. I didn't see much of him today. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I can't really put a lot of pressure on him today. He did well. You have to understand that there are good days and also bad days. You understand that also. And to say that, I mean, there are more professional and experienced players in Benfica than Yami Yama. I think this match is actually an opportunity for him to come across with players like Di Maria. These are great stars and professionals. So I think what he has seen today, he's going to prepare more for other big matches against bigger clubs. So I can't really put it that.
All right, that's about now. Okay, let's move down to like I can say your second captain, Rafinha. That was an explosive performance from him. What do you have to say about Rafinha? Is it your star boy? What do you have to say about that? Actually, it's a great goal, and that's a match-winning goal, and that was perfectly well talented goal. So, what do you have to say about that, about Rafinha?
I can say 100. Now we can. I thank the Brazilians, the Brazilian a lot. I mean that goal was fantastic. I mean the interval for him to run. I thought he couldn't do it at that spot because he was the only one there at the 80-meter box for him to score and things like that. So for him to use that mentality to score that goal, I give him 100. I'm not giving 80. I perfect him because that's somebody who has suffered a lot. You saw him suffering a lot, and it was a time where players, I mean fans, were actually showing him giving the 11 shirt to Nico Williams. You know, we had issue with Nico Williams coming to Barca. So I think for him to perform to that extent, showing that actually there are good days and bad days, I say well done for the Brazilian.
All right, I'll say one more before you go.
Yes.
Oh, let's do two.
Yeah.
About your goalkeeper. I think you guys have to work better on your side of your goalkeeper. What do you think about the performance of Szczesny and your captain? Was it a bad day or a good day? But he made quite some good saves. But what do you think about him? Is that someone you can rely on? What do you think about his performance?
Well, I first of all want to thank Hansi Flick. I mean, for actually single-handedly picking someone who has retired to come back and play ball.
Okay.
Because the truth is, I think if you're picking me, because you know I'm a Barcelona fan,
Yeah.
and there are days where I'm going to feel bad and days I'm going to feel good, and that's the love of the game. When it's bad, we need to support. When it's good, we need to support. That's showing that we are proud of it. We don't expect a sport whereby it's going to be 100 and 100 often, and thereby you see us fans saying, or probably opposite fans saying that we bought the match, we sold the match, we have bribed referees, and I think putting on a scale where there's good days and bad days proves to us that actually Barcelona doesn't actually do bribing, doesn't pay for any other thing. So now going to his performance, I thank him again for the game.
All right. One thing today shows that your midfield was not that quite good, and I see Benfica really dominated the game through the midfield. So what do you think? Like, it didn't been put in place on the midfield. And let's go back to about Lami Yamal, because when they make the changes, Lami Yamal and I think it was Fernan Torres, right?
Yes.
There was a little bit of laxity down the corner line. It was unable for the ball to come inside for you guys to get a goal until they have to swap Fernan Torres with Rafinha. So that shows that it said that if Lami Yamal, if he is not available, is it going to be a threat?
Well, we have to look at something. So if you look at those players, we have two 17-year-old.
Okay.
And trust me, they are from La Masia.
Okay.
And the school, you can see that people who are from academy. Some of them I can boast of 2, 3 seasons of them.
Okay.
So why I'm talking of the season. I talk of the experience.
Okay.
There are days they need to come up. If you can ask Lamine Yamal, Paul Kubasi, and others, they've never faced Benfica before.
Yeah.
These are big teams in terms of Champions League. Though
Okay.
they don't record getting to the semi-finals, the finals, but they often come to like put the weight, put the love in the game, because there you see clubs actually shivering.
Okay.
Shivering, because when you meet teams like Benfica, I was scared.
Okay.
I was scared, but I had to put on my jersey. Now going back to Lamine Yamal and my captain, I thank them again. And you can see that it wasn't easy. This Barcelona, we have suffered for this. I'm going to the 8 to the 9 years.
Okay.
So us getting to this point where we see that great comeback,
Alright.
I say it's a round of applause for my team.
All right. Lastly, so they say to be a champion, you have to win games like this. So what do you think? You think you're going to take this Champions League?
Okay.
A man is laughing like he's not actually quite sure.
No,
but you have to give confidence of the team.
Yes, I have confidence in my team. The
Yeah.
reason I'm laughing is I have big teams. I have bigger contribution. Now we have someone, the king of Champions League. I'm going to call the name.
No. But you have to have confidence of
I
the
have
team.
my team. I have my team confidence. There are bigger teams too. But I give myself 80%.
All right.
On me
Okay.
touching the Champions
All
League.
right, brother. Thank you listen from the Barcelona fan. Well, thank you so much for coming to our show, bro.
The pleasure is
Okay,
mine.
you're always welcome here at Air Palacio VIP to watch your favorite teams play UEFA Champions League. You can always have you here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and also too you can get us at Saturdays, Sundays of Barclays Premier League. You have the best moments out at Air Palacio. Come on. Thank you.